Big up everyone. Hope we are all well. Back again with another watch along. Big up to every single one of you. Big up people. Big up. Um, Brighton versus Liverpool is almost underway. Well, we are literally about 8 minutes away from kickoff. Another huge game for the Reds people. A huge game. We're going to need to get the 3 points, get back to winning ways in the league. Let's see what the Reds have in store for us, lads. Let's see what the Reds have in store for us. Let me just get the channel ready behind me. Big up to you all. Big up to you all. While we're here, let me just get the banner ready as well. I was a bit behind last time around. But yeah, man. At 12:30 kickoff. This is a bit weird because I've had to wake up earlier than I wanted to. But whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. The things we do for the team that we love. The things we do for the team that we love. Big up to you all in the chat, though. Right, let's have a look at the lineups, people. Let's have a look at the lineups before we go on. So, let's see what the official Liverpool account. It's nice and sunny by the coast, by the way. Nice and sunny by the coast, which is nice to see. So, what's the manager doing lineup wise? Let's have a look. Here we go. So, people, just zoom out a bit. Big up to you all. So this is Liverpool's lineup for today, people. This is our lineup. Just share the screen. Quickly, we are about 7 minutes away from kickoff, so you should be able to see this. So, people, I'll just click on that. Nope, don't want to do that, actually. So this is our lineup, people. So, obviously, with Alisson Becker out injured, it is going to be Georgie Mamardashvili between the sticks. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate are the centre-back pairing. Florian Wirtz, Milos Kerkez as the left back. I believe either will have Szoboszlai at right back or Ekatike at right back. It will be one of the two, and the other will be on the right wing. The midfield double pivot, of course, is Gravenberch and McAllister. Up top, we have Ekatike, Gakpo, and then one of Frimpong or Szoboszlai. So one will play on the right back position, sorry. The other will be playing off the right wing. Subs we have Woodman, Gomez, Chiesa, Jones, Robbo, Niona, Ramsey, Morrison, and Rio Ingamora. So again, the bench is relatively weak. So we've just kind of got to hope that our first team steps up and gets the job done today. Just got to hope the first team step up and get the job done. Yeah, that's the lineup, people. That is the lineup here. Slot is doing his pre-match interview here, by the way, behind us. He's doing his pre-match interview. Hopefully, we can actually step up and get the 3 points right now. Our league form isn't great, so today's a chance for us to rectify our league form, get our league form back up to where it should be. Because I know we've been good in Europe, people, but yeah, we need to start picking up in the league as well, because the top 5 race is it's gonna fall away from us if we're not careful. So it's important we get back up to it in the league. So obviously no Alisson and no Mohamed Salah for today's game. That is the lineup. I'm relatively happy. I'm not too upset with that. Can't really complain. So yeah, is what it is, people. Is what it is. I'll just get rid of that. Big up to you all, man. Big up to you all. Hope you are all well. Hope you are all doing well. Big up to every single person that is locked in with us. There is unfortunate news regarding Alisson, though, people. Unfortunately, I didn't think we'd see this news, but it's been leaked, so we may as well discuss it before kickoff. Yeah, this is unfortunate, and it's not a great thing. So this is reported by Match of the Day, so you know they're a reliable source. So Alisson Becker has confirmed he will be out of action for a while via his Instagram story. It was previously confirmed he would withdraw from the Brazil squad and miss Liverpool's match against Brighton with no time frame yet given. So 6 weeks, that roughly takes us towards the end of the season. Roughly. So here's Alisson's message on Instagram. I saw this earlier today when I opened it up. Unfortunately, I'll be out of action for a while. Already working hard to be back stronger. Thank you for the support. Big up Ali, of course. I thought it was just a little niggle. I thought he'd actually be able to play today, but it was just the fact that Slot didn't want to risk him. But obviously now it looks like it's a much more of a severe injury, so we're gonna miss him for not just this game, but weeks after this as well. So 6 weeks altogether, Alisson's gonna be out for. That's gonna take him out for a lot of key games. Man United away, Everton away, Chelsea at home. He's gonna take Villa away. He's gonna miss a lot of big games for us now. So yeah, I don't think that probably means we won't see him again this season. We probably won't see him play again this season, at least, which is not great news. Obviously, he can't even go on international duty with Brazil because of the injury. So unfortunate, man. Very, very unfortunate. But I guess we're gonna have to make it work with Mohamed, you know. I love Ali, but this year he's had a big, rough time with injuries. He usually picks up one a year anyway, one a season, should I say? But this season he's been on and off, man. He was out for a sustainable amount of time, came back, was out again for a game. Then he had a good run in, then he was out again, came back, and now again he's missing again for today's game. And for 6 weeks after this too, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, people. Yeah, we're now 2 minutes away from kickoff, people. We are 2 minutes away from kickoff. Big up to everyone locked in. Big up to you all. Big up to you all. Score prediction. I did do my score prediction in the match reaction, people. I did say I did go with a 2-1 victory to Liverpool. I did go with a 2-1 victory, and hopefully it does stay to that comes to. Hopefully it comes to. So I'm gonna go 2-1 to Liverpool, of course. Right? Is it just me, or is the game's at 12:30? So, and I'm still seeing teams warming up here, which is mad. Oh, kickoff's been delayed till 12:45, people. I don't know why that's happened, but for some reason kickoff's been delayed. It's been delayed 15 minutes, so yeah, man. Slot just out here on the tunnel, in the touchline, sorry. Stood on the touchline, should I say. It's a nice day by the coast. A very nice day. You can see the sun's out. Typical day in Brighton by the seaside. So, yeah, man. Obviously, look, there's people here in the stands. The fans are there. Yeah, something's obviously happened, people, for kickoff to be delayed 15 minutes. I'm not sure what, but yeah. Other news, to be fair. So Alisson's confirmed to be out for a while. I'm hoping he'll be able to be back by the end of the season, or he'll make the last couple of games. But we probably won't see Ali again this season. And let's be honest, it'll be Mohamed really playing for the rest of the season. Oh man. As for the lineup, I believe it'll look something like if I just bring it up again. It'll either be Szoboszlai playing that right back and Frimpong playing right wing, or it will be Frimpong playing right back and Szoboszlai playing right wing. So it'll be one of the two. Man, I was really hoping Chiesa would have gotten a game today. I was really hoping Federico Chiesa would have got given a game time, but obviously not, by the looks of it. Obviously not. Which is unfortunate. Let's have a look at what other games are on today. Obviously, we've got the 12:30 kickoff. Let's have a look who else is playing today. Premier League. Let's have a look. Obviously, Man United played yesterday, who they ended up drawing. So obviously we've got our kickoff, Brighton, Liverpool. Today we've got Everton, Chelsea at 5:30. And Fulham, Burnley at 3:00. No one's going to watch Fulham, Burnley though. Let's be honest. No one's going to watch that game. The most uninteresting game you'll ever see. Manchester City were going to take on Crystal Palace this weekend, but it has been postponed. That game's been postponed, obviously, because the cup final is tomorrow. The Carabao Cup final. Everton, Chelsea will be an interesting watch. That will be a very interesting watch. Leeds Brentford 8 o'clock. No one's going to really watch that if we're being honest. It's a mid-table clash. I say mid-table. Brentford are actually doing well, but you know what I mean. Tomorrow we've got the Tyne-Red Derby, people. So it's Newcastle versus Sunderland tomorrow. So the Tyne-Red Derby is tomorrow, which is going to be an interesting watch. Villa West Ham will be an interesting watch tomorrow as well. Obviously West Ham, if Villa are wobbling, West Ham are on a good run. Can West Ham get something there? We'll see. And then obviously the big relegation class is Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest as well. So that will be another huge game. And then of course the cup final is also tomorrow, which will be interesting as well. Yeah, next weekend. Well, not next weekend. This is not after the break. We have after the break. There's going to be obviously Liverpool take on Fulham after the break. Arsenal take on Bournemouth. Interesting. Manchester United take on Leeds. Chelsea take on Manchester City, which will be a very interesting game, of course. And Sunderland will take on Tottenham. Yeah, guys, we're reaching the end of the season, man. There is only 6 match weeks left after this. There's only 6 match weeks left after this one, so we are slowly approaching the end of this year's Premier League season. It's flown by. The league has absolutely flown by. It's mad. This has got to be one of the quickest seasons that's gone by in a long time. Normally it feels like they last forever, but this time it's gone by very quickly. Very quickly indeed. For us, that's a good thing because obviously we've had a poor season overall in the league. So the sooner it ends, the better for us. But obviously, for the likes of if you're higher up the end like an Arsenal, you don't want it to end because they're doing so well. Don't want it to end. So yeah, man, I won't be upset to see the end of this season, to say the least. I can't wait for it, to be fair. I can't wait for it. I can't wait till we can go again in the summer. Regroup, rebuild, and go again. I really can't. Oh man. Someone here with a half and half scarf. These half and half scarves are strange, let's to say the least. Not really sure how I feel about them. Brighton fans are in full voice. Kickoff will be next, so yeah. Um, yeah, people, let's just get the win today. Like I said, our league form is relatively poor, so we need to up our league form and get it back to where it needs to be because the top 5 race is gonna pull away from us otherwise. Yo, big up Night Tom Kid, brother. Big up Night Tom Kid, man. Big up, big up. Heard the game was delayed. Yeah, it was delayed 15 minutes. So it's gonna kick off in literally 10 minutes from now at 12:45. I don't know why. Something obviously must have happened for it to happen. But yeah, it's been delayed, bro. It's been delayed. But big up Nighttime Kid, bro. Appreciate you being in. Chelsea Everton should be an interesting watch later on. That'll be that's a game that I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Um, because I do think away from home at Goodison, Everton could get something for against Chelsea, being the home side. I do think they could. If Chelsea drop points, great, happy days. But I really don't want Everton to win. I really don't. Oh man. Nice day out here as well, people. Where I am, it's a nice day. The sun is out, as you can see. You can probably see the sun shining down on the cupboard here. Oh man, oh man. There's not a lot of football on this weekend, to be fair, which is disappointing because obviously the FA Cup finals, the FA Cup final, I mean, the Carabao Cup final is on. So obviously that means City and Arsenal can't play this weekend. But I look at the games that we've got. We're playing now, 12 in literally a couple of minutes time. We're going to kick off in about 8 minutes or so. Um, right, let me just clear my notifications. But yeah, there's us, Fulham, Burnley. No one's going to watch Fulham, Burnley at 3 o'clock. Let's be honest. City Palace was postponed, obviously, because of the final. I believe that was going to also be a 3 o'clock game otherwise as well. Um, Everton Chelsea 5:30. Tonight, Leeds against Brentford at 8 o'clock. I'm not going to watch that. Newcastle Sunderland tomorrow at 12 p.m. A weird kickoff time, but obviously because of the final, I get why they've done that. Could have just put that on as a today game. Obviously Villa West Ham as well at 2:15, and then Tottenham versus Forest at 2:15 as well. So yeah, Night Tom Kid, how are you feeling for tomorrow's game, brother? How are you feeling for the Forest game tomorrow? That's a big clash there. A big clash. As is Aston Villa versus West Ham, to be fair. Tyne-Ware derby again. Rematch. They obviously in the last game, in the Tyne-Ware derby, Newcastle ended up scoring an own goal. Nicholas Walter. So yeah, Newcastle are going to be looking for revenge on Sunderland for the last game out against them, and of course they're going to need to bounce back after that shocking result they had midweek against Barcelona. So yeah, man, Eddie Howe, another manager who looks like he's under pressure at Newcastle, which is crazy because he won a trophy last year, but we know how football works. Oh man. Right, kickoff is in 5 minutes, people. We are close to kickoff. Very close. Say that again. I just came back. I said, how are you feeling for your game against Forest tomorrow? That's what I asked. I actually think you'll win, to be fair. I actually think you'll win that. I feel nothing. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough, brother. I think we could do some madness, but if we don't win, man, I think you will win. To be fair, I think the home advantage will steer you over the line. And I think you guys have hit some good. You guys have hit some good momentum at the right time as well with your last two results. So I do think Tottenham win tomorrow. Yeah, the fans will do everything they can to help. It's just going to be on the team then to step up. Right, teams are in the tunnel here now. Teams are in the tunnel and getting ready to walk out. James Milner as well, playing for Brighton, people. Big up James Milner, man. Big up to Millie. Give me 1 second, people. I'm just going to have to close something. There we go. That's closed. Apologies for that. If we lose, they're gonna let the fans down on me, and everything the fans do is in vain. Yes, that's very true, Night Top Kid Lover. It's very true. Right, teams are walking out here now. Teams are walking out. Let's get the win today, man. Let's get the 3 points. Come on, man. This is gonna be I hope this is a good game because Brighton are gonna play. I don't see why they wouldn't play, considering what their philosophy is as a team. So I'm hoping for a good game and some goals tonight. This afternoon, should I say? Yeah, it's a really nice day out by the coast in Brighton. A very nice day. You can see the sun's out. Blue flares being lit up. They are well up for it. American Express Stadium. That's what their stadium's called. American Express Stadium. Didn't know that, to be fair. Right, who's in Brighton's team to look out for? Mineta. He's someone to look out for, I believe. Obviously, Danny Welbeck is their striker. Wouldn't rule him out. It's a weird name. It is a weird name indeed, Night Time Kid. Yeah, it's a very weird name. Yeah, Danny Welbeck, really. Maybe Minter. Is that his name? Minter? He's someone to look out for on the wing. Right, so Liverpool's team, people. Let's see how it actually looks. So Mohamed Arsfili in goal. Um, so Mohamed Arsfili in goal. Who's playing right back? Is it Frimpong or Soboslai? Is Baleba playing? He's not playing. No, Night Time Kid. He's not playing. So if they show it on the screen like how it should be, that'd be nice. Yep. So Frimpong is right back. Kanate, Virgil, Kerkez, Gravenberch as the 1 DM. So Bosley, McAllister, Words as a 3, and then Gakpo and Ekatike up top. So we're playing a 4-1-3-2 for some reason. So the formation is 4-1-3-2, which makes 0 sense to me. That's a weird formation for Slot to play. Number 1 is in your post. Well, to be fair, Night Time Kid. What was I going to say then? He's going to be playing for the rest of the season because news broke out yesterday that Alisson is going to be out for 6 weeks. So Mohamed Arsfili will play for the rest of the season now, probably. Baleba has fallen off a cliff. Yeah. I remember United, Spurs, and all different types of club wanted him, and now he's not playing good. Yeah, that's not a good way to promote yourself and get a big move. It's not a good way at all. I'd certainly stay clear of Baleba, personally. Right. Good. Good thing we didn't sign him. Yeah, it probably is a good thing he didn't sign him. But their stadium is huge, by the way. Brighton Stadium is fucking huge. They just showed it from outside. It's a big stadium, fucking hell. Right, Liverpool about to kick the game off. Sun is shining down at the coast. I swear every time we play Brighton away, it's always sunny, man. It's always sunny there every time we go and play. Right, it's gone out for a throwing to Brighton. The Reds just kicked that straight out of play. Ours is bigger, yeah. To be fair, I'm not. I know Tottenham's ground is big. I just don't know how. I just don't know if it's bigger than the Brighton one because they both look about the same size to me. Right, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai. Let's see if Szoboszlai can score another free kick goal today or a long ranger. He's done it 2 weeks in a row. Let's see if he can make it a third week. So Bosley, Frimpong, Kanate. Big up Vids, bro. Make sure you show up to my brother Vids, people. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate you being in, man. Big up, broski. Big up, big up, big up. Make sure you do sub. I'll drop your link in the chat. 1 minute. Big up yourself, bro. Fair enough. Vids, big up, big up. Let me just get Vids' link and drop it in the chat. Fucking hell, Nighttime Kid. That was quick. Bloody hell. Big up yourself, Nighttime Kid, man. Big up, man. Obviously, there's the pinned link, people. Make sure you sub to Vids. Nighttime Kid, I can't lie, man. Making you a mod was a good decision because you're very quick to put links into the chat. Very quick, man. No worries, brother. All good, man. All good. I was in King's stream last night, bro. I fell asleep. Was he streaming last night? Was he streaming last night? Free kick here to is it a free kick to Brighton or Liverpool? Yeah. I'm not sure. Starts going mad on my touchline though. Over something. It was so late, bro. I had my laptop besides me watching. Fair enough, bro. I mean, I don't blame you for going to sleep then. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you. Frimpong back to Mamadashvili. Mamadashvili goes long. Looking for Ekatike. But we're on the break now. Words with the ball. Words here now on the right-hand side. Tries to put one in low and it deflects off Brighton for Liverpool throwing. Here we go, lads. Make sure you sub to Vidge's regular channel as well, people. I've pinned that as well. Until 5-ish at least this morning playing FIFA. Oh wow. Big up to King, man. You know, those are dedicating hours there. Dedicating hours. I fall asleep, I don't even know if I was there for long. Maybe I was there for an hour and a half, maybe. I don't blame you, to be fair, not Tom Kid. I don't blame you. Right, is this McAllister who's down injured? Yeah. It looks like it's McAllister. No, it's Ekatike, my bad. Something's happened to Ekatike here. He's having some treatment. He's hurt his leg or something. Hopefully he's all good, man, but that's not great news. That is not great news. That's not what we need. Oh, yeah, I didn't know about the sports channel. It's all right, Nighttime Kid. It's all good. I dropped the link in there, man. It's all good. No problem. Well, to be fair, Nighttime Kid, I think we're very fortunate. Obviously, look, touch wood, he's not hurt and he doesn't have to go off. But if he is injured, we're going into a break now. And after the break, Isak will be available again. So we might end up in a position where Isak's back and Ekatike goes out for a while. Right, he's wobbling here. He's struggling to walk. I can't lie. He might have to go off here. Big up Joshy J, man. Appreciate you being in, brother. Big up yourself. Big up Joshy J. You will have to play Gakpo up front. For this game, probably. Looks like he's going off the pitch here. Is he going to go walk it off on the sideline, or is the manager going to have to make a sub? Yeah, he's struggling to walk, man. That's a bad one. Curtis Jones is warming up. It's a good thing that Isak's almost on his way back, to be fair, after the break. So we will have Isak back, but look, now it looks like we could end up losing Ekatike for a while. Looks like he's trying to walk it off and get back on, but will he be able to? I'm not sure. Yeah, but big up Nighttime Kid, man. Big up Nighttime Kid. Van Dijk. Kanate now. Kanate goes long, looking for Gakpo. Gakpo chases that, but the Brighton player gets a foot in. It is James Milner who gets a foot in, actually, and it goes out for a Liverpool drawing. Yeah, bro. You said that you weren't feeling too well, bro. You said you weren't. I hope you're feeling better now, Night Time Kid, bro. Hope you're feeling better. I haven't played Resident Evil yet, bitches. I hear that it's a good game, though. I've never touched Resident Evil, but I do hear a lot of people like playing that. Like, yeah, that's the way to go, bro. Just make sure you just try drinking warm water with honey in there as well. That's a good thing to do when you're feeling sick with a flu. Goal kick, yeah. Ekatike's gone down again. Yeah, he's gonna have to go off. Ekatike's gonna have to go off here, guys. He tried coming back on, but you went instantly down again. He's gonna have to be subbed. He's gonna have to be subbed off. That's unfortunate, man. So Hugo is off with an injury, and Curtis Jones is stripped on, ready to come on. Fuck's sake! That's what happens when you run a striker into the ground because you can't rotate him. He ends up getting injured eventually. So Ekatike is coming off. People, he's coming off. Orange juice as well, bro. Definitely drink some orange juice. This new one is something else. Under a month. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Wow, I didn't get to your stream. Then I was just wasn't it? Oh, you're talking to Vidge, my bad. Nighttime Kid. Yeah, Jones is on and Ekatike is off. Unlucky Hugo, man. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. We'll hear more about that injury update later on. Mm. Frimpong with throwing. Frimpong just went. I don't know what that was. McAllister now. Gravenberch twisting and turning. Does well, to be fair. Gets away from a lot of Brighton players. McAllister now out to Wirtz. Wirtz on the wing here. Wirtz. He could have put a cross in there, but he goes back to Sobers. Like, fuck's sake, man. Gravenberch. Kanate. Right, we've started off with majority of the ball here. We have started off with dominating the ball, which is a surprise. Florian Wirtz. Wirtz to Frimpong. Back to Wirtz. Right, Frimpong's now in the box. He should have took a shot, man. So Bosley shoots over the ball. That was a good position we were in there. We should have done better there. We should have done better. Frimpong should have shot there instead of trying to play it back to Soboslai. Yeah, bro. Orange juice is good night, Tom Kid. It's very good to drink. If you get the orange juice with bits in it, that's even better. That's even better to drink for you. Or regular orange juice is fine anyway as well. Right, draw into Brighton here. It does. It helps you a lot. Eating raw ginger is mad, don't you? Yeah, bro. I hear it. I hear that. Like Tom Kid, I hear it. Gravenberch. So Bosley comes away with it. So Bosley, I don't know what he was doing there. Tried a shot from all the way out there. That was never going to trouble the keeper. Brighton now with the ball at the back. To be fair, Nighttime Kid, I think everyone gets sick at least once a year. Like I usually get sick at least one time per year, if not two. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually in the winter time. So I wish there was a way to avoid getting a flu, but it doesn't seem like there is, man. It's just the way life is. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, man. Right, Brighton coming forward, but it's intercepted by McAllister. Wirtz brings the ball forward now on the attack for Liverpool. Wirtz, you should play in Gakpo. There's too much on the ball. Wasn't fast enough to get there. The Brighton keeper gets there first. Right, Brighton bringing it forward now. Brighton he's up against Frimpong. And Frimpong gets a block in, and that will go out. Well, no, it won't. It goes into the hands of Mohamed Asri. Ekatike, man, he's gone off, man. He's gone off, unfortunately. Van Dijk on the ball now. Fresh fruit and veg is better than medication and helps strengthen your body against illness. It does. It does indeed. I hate when people give Maxwell. Yeah, I hate flus, bro. I hate flus myself. I hate them. Gakpo will chase that down. Tries to backheel it, and that looked like it went off a Brighton player. That should be a Liverpool corner. That should be a corner to us, I can't lie. Yeah, it is a Liverpool corner. Pine, yeah. Right. See if we can do anything from the corner here. Sabazlai, corner in. That's cleared away, and that will be a throw-in. Right, Curtis Jones now. That's gone out of play. That's a poor ball, man. Yeah, same vid. Because I think when you have little contact, it lowers your risk of getting sick because you don't interact much. You know what I'm saying? It lowers your way of getting through. Right, Brighton now with the ball at the back. Just clear all my notifications again. Right, that's gone all the way to Mohamed Arsfili. They are. I've seen people do some crazy stuff in public, man. Some very disgusting stuff. That's why I don't like going out much. Mohamed Arsfili, Kanate, poor touch from Kanate. Goes out for a Brighton throw-in. Throw-in taken by Brighton. Frimpong. Close him down, Frimpong, please. Cross in. Headed across. Welbeck, 1-0 Brighton. Fuck's sake. 1-0 to Brighton. Danny Welbeck. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. 1-0 Brighton. Cross into the box, and Danny Welbeck headers it into the net. That's poor defending, man. That is poor defending. Fuck's sake. I'm going to have to see the replay, but that is bad, man. That is bad. So let's see. The cross came in. Cross comes in. There's too much on it, but the player does well to keep it in play. He heads it across, and someone should have got ahead to that and cleared it. Welbeck just out jumps everyone and puts it into the net, making it 1-0. Oh my god. Currently staying at my granddad's house, so my uncle and his kids. Oh, okay. Okay, not Tom Kid. I said 4-1 Liverpool, so you need 4 now. Yeah. It's not a great start now, man. Fuck's sake. And we actually started well, that's the thing. We had a decent start, but again, man, Brighton, they get a chance and they were clinical. Fuck's sake. Here we go again with the inconsistencies. Do well 1 week in the Champions League, and then in the league it reverts back to being poor. Liverpool going forward now. Gakpo's got a score. What the fuck was that, Gakpo? What the fuck was that? How did you not make it 1-1 there? Fuck's sake. God. Cody Gakpo, man, again. No, he wasn't. I never said he was, to be fair. That was poor defending from this from our back four for that goal. Hugo is a big miss. He will be. He will be for this game. But like I said, we've got Isak coming back, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Gakpo's poor, man. He's a poor choice winger. Actually, I'd say he's average. He's just not good enough to be a starter. I think he'd work so much better as an impact sub. Yeah, man. I hear it. I like Tom Kid. I hear it. I'm on the edge. We might fuck up against Forest. Yeah, I hear it. I'm just defending. Yeah, no. Look, that's not on him. That's on our centre backs there. Right, Brighton are now getting control in the game now. They're moving the ball around pretty well. Ball in again. Kanate headers that. Szoboszlai clears it away. Brighton now. Press comes on from Szoboszlai. He goes back. The Brighton player goes back to his goalkeeper. Press comes on from Gakpo now. But he plays it out to the centre back. Brighton move it into midfield now. They go out left to number 27. Number 27 back in midfield to Milner. Milner goes out back to the left, but that's how I play for Liverpool. Joined. Mohammed my keeper. There's the problem. Yeah, Vidge, exactly, bro. And especially with what's happened recently with this whole breakout that we've had with that what is it? What's that thing called? But it's broken out recently, and people have had to quarantine. It's mad. You got to be incredibly careful when you go out and about. Frimpong now on the ball. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Back to Kanate. Right, we need to move the ball a bit quicker here, man. Kanate. McAllister. Here comes. Oh, Frimpong's got to be stronger there, man. Fuck's sake. Presses on from Wirtz, but Brighton go long. Van Dijk headers that to Szoboszlai, who goes all the way back to Van Dijk, and he'll go back to Mohammed. Yeah, that's it, bro. Meningitis. There's been a breakout of that recently down in Kent, so man, hopefully that doesn't spread up south or up the country, because we could be in for a bit of a fucking issue then. Sometimes I feel like I don't know if I would have kids one day. But my cousin's pissed, man. I hear it, man. I hear it. If sometimes siblings and cousins can piss you off, but yeah, that's something for when you're older, but when you get older, and if you meet the right person, things change, innit? Things will change. But yeah, you're only young at the moment, like Tom Kid. You got a long way to go before you start thinking about kids. Yeah, bro, he's lucky. With that meningitis breakout, you don't know what the fuck could happen. Right, so we've had 57% of the ball so far to Brighton's 43%. 3 attempts to their 1. So I'd say we have been the better side so far. But they're the team that are winning, and that's all that matters, the scoreboard. Is there a virus in the UK? Well, basically, at a university in Kent, there's been a meningitis breakout, which is kind of a disease, yeah, and people have had to quarantine. Now, hopefully, it hasn't moved up the country. They are trying to contain it, but who knows, man? The last thing you need is another COVID-19 thing. That's the last thing we need, considering we just recovered from that. Yeah. Yeah, Vidge. Yeah. Obviously, Vidge will know that feeling, but yeah, they say when you look at your kid for the first time, it's a different feeling. Obviously, I wouldn't know that because I don't have kids, or I'm not married or anything. But yeah, it's a special feeling, man, when you have your own child. COVID was it was mad, bro. It was crazy. It's crazy, man. We've only just recovered from it the last 3-4 years. Last thing you need is another pandemic breaking out. Meningitis is, yeah, bro, and apparently it affects all people, so all ages. Whereas COVID only affected older people, so a lot of us were okay with it. This one affects everyone, man. So this is a bad one if it starts breaking out everywhere all over the country. Me and Prophet are in the same boat. Yeah, man, I hear it. Obviously I don't have kids in it, so can't really comment too much on it. But obviously, Um, People who do have children do let me know that when you do get married and have children, your life kind of changes. You then have to become, you kind of have to change your ways basically. Which is the big boy, bro. Yeah, bro, it's much worse than COVID. Hopefully, they can get a lid on it and stop it from spreading. Because from what I've heard, it hasn't spread nowhere. Of it, it's still down in Kent, but you don't know, man. Some idiot might end up traveling and then boom. I don't really believe in marriage, bro. Yeah, man, it's mad. It's mad, nighttime kid. I don't believe in marriage. How come, nighttime kid? You don't believe in marriage? Oh, save McAllister header saved. Corner to Liverpool. I'm not sure how they started. To be fair, nighttime kid. I'm genuinely not. Um, Usually someone has it and it kind of spreads. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, multiple people have it. So Barcelona's going to take the corner here. Fuck's sake. I could have sworn that I changed the score. There we go. Forgot to update you, my bad. Brighton clear that away. So Barcelona when it has the ball back. Puts a cross in. Van Dijk headers it across to Kerkez. Marriage is a dead thing these days, not worth it. I think it depends if you meet the right person, I guess, right, Ridge? Gravenberch taken down, free kick Liverpool. Depends if you meet the right person. I think you have to know that the woman you're marrying is the right one. Otherwise, you could end up in a marriage and then have kids, and then you're in a loveless marriage with kids, and that's the worst kind of feeling you want. So you should definitely make sure, in my opinion, obviously I'm not an expert, but you should make sure that the person you're marrying is the right one. Some dickhead brought in the country, didn't quarantine. Yeah, very selfish, man. I can't be bothered arguing with a woman and running around trying to please a woman. Well, not really, not a Tom kid. I think that's what you have to do as a man, I suppose. That's just what you have to do as a man. A woman wants you to run around after her. And she basically wants you to be the center of her world and please her. Or please her, should I say. So yeah, bro, it's all about finding the perfect woman. And to be fair, finding a nice woman in today's society is very rare. Let's be honest, it's very rare to find this woman in today's society. With how easy women divorce men these days and take half of your shit, marriage is nothing but a risk to men and a benefit to women. Yeah, that's true, Vince. That's very true indeed. So Bosnia could hit this, It's in shooting range. It is in shooting range. That one's gone over the bar. There will not be a repeat of Wednesday night and last weekend against Tottenham. People always say right person. No one knows who's the right person. No, you just have a feeling, I guess, bro. You just have a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see someone, it'll just click in you. Like that there's something about them that draws you to them. That's what people I know who, like, there's a guy I know who is married with kids, and he just said when he saw his missus, he just knew straight away that there was something about her. So it works differently with everyone, I suppose, bro. Also, people cheat all the time these days. Hookup culture has ruined most things with dating. Marriage vows nowadays. A marriage vow is meant to be sacred. It's meant to be sacred. It's a sin if you break your marriage vow, and that means nothing nowadays because people just cheat like that. They just cheat like that, which is mental, man. It's just mental. It's like vows mean nothing. Wedding vows mean nothing nowadays. No such thing as a perfect woman. Yeah, I hear that, bitch. I hear that. So you just got to find someone close enough, then I suppose. Because if you end up marrying the wrong woman, boy, it's long for you, man. And then you have a kid with her too. Fuck, it's long, and then you're split up too, and you gotta decide who has the kid when you see the kid. It is long. It is long, man. So you never want to end up in a situation like that. I want a lady who's gonna work alongside me, meaning like wanting them Want them to like me before I get to the big boy leagues, like my football career. I hear that. I hear that, night time kid, bro. You want a woman who's independent and doesn't just rely on you or leech off you. Because a lot of women, bro, let's be honest, a lot of them just be wanting to stay home all day and expecting you to provide the bills and work and shit. But nowadays, I don't think men particularly like that. I think men want a woman to be independent too, a little independent. But a lot of them just rely on their husbands. They just leech off their husbands while they sit at home all day doing nothing. Corner in, Van Dijk header, clear the way with Brighton. Women these days want a finished product. I want a lady who's with a man before I'm a finished product. I hear it, man. I hear it. So you want a day one basically, but you want someone who's there for with you from day one. To be fair, that's rare. To be fair, you know there are a couple of footballers. I'll use footballers as an example here, and they do end up marrying their high school sweethearts or their childhood sweethearts, and that's true love. To be fair, because you've known each other from a young age, growing up with each other, and obviously you know that the marriage is genuine and the love is genuine. I think if you meet someone in your later years, you know it's possible that it's not going to be very genuine for long. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Vids, bro. Exactly, bro. It's a commitment for life. It should be respected and upheld. Or if you want to cheat, get a divorce first. Get a divorce first, and then do whatever you want after that. But don't be cheating when you're still married to a person. But don't, yeah, man. Yeah, that's my situation. Daughter had my dream lady, and she was nothing but chaos and not. Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough when you think you've met the right woman, and when you expect to spend the rest of your life with them as well, and then something like that happens. It's incredibly tough, bro. I hear it because I know people as well that's happened to. It's mad. It's really mad, and it kind of ruins your taste for women going forward as well. When you experience something like that, you're very careful around women after that because you don't want to be burnt again. Yeah, high school sweetheart. She has migrated to that. My sweetheart no more. I hear it, but yeah. If you meet someone good or someone genuine, just wife her up quickly, man, innit? Before someone else takes her, because otherwise you end up with some next woman that is a is a problem. That's what I mean. I'm very careful around women. I don't have a lot. I don't really speak to a lot of women in general. Uh, Balling that goes out of play for Brighton, drawing them. I don't really speak to women in general because I'm careful about I'm careful around them because I know what they can be like. So if I was ever to go out with someone, I've got to make sure that they're a good person first. Otherwise, it's going to be long. Right, we're going to take a the corner's going to get taken here. I've been in like 4 different relationships. That's a lot, to be fair, for someone your age. That's quite a lot, man. That's quite a lot, brother. Big up yourself, nighttime kid player and that young player and that. And some of these women do fuck all. Yeah, exactly, bro. Oh, it is 1-1 somehow. It's 1-1. Milos Kerkez has equalised. And I'm not sure what the fuck happened there. That was the weirdest goal I've ever seen. My boy's mother, I couldn't have more in common with her, but the way we see the world is different. And I tried to walk the right path in life. She wanted to take the easy way every time. I hear that, Vidge. I hear that, bro. You want to be on the same page with a woman. You want to be on the same page with a woman. You should see eye to eye on a lot of things. Okay, because yeah, that's 1-1. Brighton completely fucked that up and gifted Liverpool a goal. And it is 1-1 somehow. Big up Kirkes, man. I hear that, Vidge. You want to... Fuck's sake, what have I just done? Apologies. But yeah, you want to be on the same page with someone. If you agree on a lot of things and you see stuff in a similar way, it's easier to get along with each other. But yeah, bro, big up to you, Vidge, man. Trying to walk life in the right way. Big up, man. Like I don't believe in those things. Like I don't want a woman who any man can just get to see her for 20.99. So basically, you're trying to say you don't want a hooker. You don't want a hooker who just can buy. So Nighttime Kid is saying, guys, he wants an authentic woman, an authentic, pure woman, not one of these prostitutes that you get walking around the streets late at night. Also, fake accusations is a big problem. Yeah, women can destroy you, bro. They can actually destroy you. They can actually destroy you with that type of stuff because they're very convincing, they're very manipulative, and they can really spin the way they act to make it out like something's happened to them. Like when they accuse you of stuff, they can be so damn convincing, and people will believe them. Like they can be very dangerous, man. Women can be very dangerous. Yeah, man. Kirk has finally done something, equalizes the game. I always tell people if you have things to be, or if you have something against me, don't let me find out. Just tell me. Yeah, just be honest, man. If you've got a problem with someone, tell them straight up you got a problem with someone. Don't be nice to their face and then be talking crap behind their back, which is something that I've seen a lot of lately. I've seen a lot of that lately. Just say you don't like them straight up to them. Don't be going around pretending to be their mate and then going into another or someone else and then talking rubbish about them. Don't be doing that, man. Just be honest if you don't like someone. Otherwise, it's two-faced behavior. And I've seen a lot of it lately. If you make man find out it's a different situation, I don't blame you, but then you're obviously going to confront a person because you're going to be like, okay, you got a problem with me. Let's sort it out. Let's sort it out. I'm also saying women these days do. Yeah, they do, bro. Too much for my liking. Too much, man. That's really ruined society as well. That's ruined the look of women in general further. Yeah, you can meet someone nowadays and they could be doing that on the sly. You don't even know. So again, that's something you don't want someone to do if you're going out with them. To me, it's an instant red flag. The things people do for money, though, man, it's crazy. That makes you a true gamer. Money, yeah, man. Females done men deadly. They do ruin. A woman can ruin your life, bro. They can genuinely ruin your life, and they can ruin you mentally, bro. Because they can take your children away from you. They can turn a lot of people against you that you know, and they can ruin your life in general as well. They can set you up, accuse you of all sorts of stuff, get you in trouble with the authorities, ruin your reputation. If it can happen, because I know people that it's happened to as well. So that's why you gotta be careful who you wife, because yeah, man, stuff like that does happen. We can only try, and we'll always make mistakes and stumble, but getting back on the right path is the way to live life and be the best version of yourself. My father always tried to teach me that with wisdom. Bro, that is facts. That is straight up facts, man. No one's perfect in life, but all we can do is try and do our best. All we can do is do our best. Try and be as good of a human being as you can, as good of a person as you can, as pure of a person as you can. No one's perfect. We're all going to make mistakes, but just try and be the best version of yourself, like you said, David. Be a good, pure person in general. You know what I'm saying? Just be. I don't want to sound emotional, but be kind. You know what I'm saying? Be a kind person. Don't be a cunt in life, or don't be a dickhead in life. Just be the right type of person. These old Donnies, man, getting other old granny, man. No offense to old Donnies who are not buying that still. Yeah, crazy. People say I have an ego, but I get it from my phone. It's not a bad thing to have an ego. Nighttime kid. Ego really is just you showing confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? People don't like people with egos, but look, let's be honest. A lot of people who have egos in the world have earned the right to have an ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't like Cristiano Ronaldo because they say he's got a huge ego. But let's be honest, with what he's done in the footballing world and in the game, he has every right to have an ego. People might not like it, but he has the right to have one. The problem is people will have egos and they have no right to have egos. Like a lot of women in general have these high standards, yet they live their life down here. So when they want to go out with a man, or when they look for a man, they look for a man with standards up here. Yet the way the woman will live her life, her standards will be down here. So why are you looking for a man up there? You should be looking for a man on your level as well. It's like a lot of women want the good life, but they don't want to work for the good life. They want it to just be given to them. Like, imagine you have your standard of living right here, yeah, and then you look for a man who's all the way up there. Fucking hell, man! Talk about being on unrealistic. But it's not a bad thing to have an ego, not a Tom kid at all. I was blessed to have had good parents, and I need to live in a way that honors them both, even though they have both, and everything they taught me left won't be forgotten. 100%, Rich. 100%, bro. It's very important to have good parenting in life because, bad parenting can, lead to bad decision making in life, and then it can lead to someone ruining their life. Upbringing is incredibly important. It's incredibly important. I can't lie, I had a girl who wanted me, but nah, man, I know what she's on. She thinks I don't know she does, but I know still. Nighttime kids, stay away from her, bro. If you get a bad vibe from her, stay away from her, innit? If you get a bad vibe from her, just don't. If she wants you, let her keep wanting you, man. Just tell her you're not interested, because if you have a bad vibe about a woman, you're usually right. You don't get a bad vibe for no reason. I'll say that. Women these days want 6'6" 6 figures. Yeah, exactly, but they want the good life. But imagine you live like here, yeah, but you want something up there. Be realistic. You should be looking for someone in and around your circle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just crazy unrealistic, man. Crazy unrealistic, and that's most women out there nowadays. It's most. It's shocking, to be fair. When I look for someone, I look for what their personality is like, what they're like as a person first, and how they see life. I don't look at how much a woman earns. I don't look at her looks. Well, to be fair, you oppose them because of their looks, yeah. But you also want to see what they're like as a person, what their personality is like, how they view life. I don't look at the money they earn. I don't look at what type of clothes they wear. That's not what I look for in someone. My parents, my mom, she has chose her husband. My parents, my mom, she has chose her husband over me, and my dad has his girlfriend. My stepmom, I don't rate her. I just, my parents choose their other partner over me. But no, nighttime kid. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm really sorry to hear that. I can't imagine what that's like. I can't imagine what that's like, bro. I'm very sorry to hear that. You know, that's You ever want to talk, bro, privately about that? I'm right here, man. You got me on TikTok and that, so if you ever want to talk more about that, I've got no problem listening, brother. It's cool. It used to get to me. Now I don't give a fuck, but love them still. Yeah, obviously you're always gonna still love them because end of the day, your mom's your mom and your dad's your dad. But look, there's stuff that my parents do that wind me the hell up. But you still love them at the end of the day, don't you? You still love them at the end of the day, and you got to cherish your moments with your parents because eventually you're gonna be in your 50s, 40s, and they're gonna be gone, and then all you're left with is memories. So you got to cherish your time with them, man. You got to cherish your time with parents. Don't ignore your gut instinct. If the warnings, it's warning. You listen, don't ignore and think the wrong. If you get my meaning. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people just ignore the warning signs. They think nothing of it, and then you're in a relationship with a toxic woman, and then you're fucked then. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing you can do, like I said, is be in a toxic relationship. Have a kid with the woman as well, and then be split up. Because if you're split up and she's a toxic lady, you can be sure as hell she's gonna give you grief. Because a lot of them don't let their dad. A lot of them don't let the dad see their kids nowadays. They really don't let the dads see the kids. They try and keep the kids held off. And nowadays, stepdads have more influence on kids than their actual dads do, all because of the mother's stubbornness. Wanting to make life hard for the real dad. Haven't spoke to my mum for 5 to 6 months. Oh man, that's sorry to hear that, nighttime kid, bro. That's gotta be tough. I put her down fast, man. Yeah, big up nighttime kid, man. See, there you go. At a young age, you're looking at life the right way. You know what I'm saying? That shows you'll go far in life. Wow. Sorry to hear about that nighttime kid, bro. Of course, bro. Always here for you, brother. We're always here for you, man. My mum was mentally draining me when I was with her. I hear that feeling. I mean, I know what you mean there because I have been in situations like that where, being around someone just mentally drains you. %100% Ridge, man. We're here for him, man. We're here for you, Night Time Kid. We're here for you, bro. My stepmom has put me up like she wants to part with me for my father. She told my dad all sorts of lies about me. I'll be honest, bro. These step parents are usually horrible, man. Like 9 times out of 10, a stepmom will just be horrible to the kids. 9 times out of 10, the stepmom will just be horrible to the dad's kids. It's just the way it is. It's very rare that you get a stepmother who's actually nice and genuine. And that goes the same for stepdads as well. It's sad, bro. It's really sad how people just take their anger out on children. It's really sad, brother. Sometimes they try to play it off like a man has been hurting because of them for years. I know, bro. I know, man. I hear it. They're a complicated species, women. I'll say that. They're a very complicated species. I hear that, Vid. Yeah, you hear that, man. As a parent, you're meant to you want your kid to look at you as an idol. You want your kid to look at you and feel proud looking at you, to have you as a dad. It's like when a lot of people who are sellouts. How can you look your kid in the eye, knowing that you're a sellout and you're not a genuine person? You know what I'm saying? How can you feel proud of your parent? Yeah, hypothetically, looking at them, knowing that they're a sellout. You want to idolize your parents. You want to be brought up the right way, and that's a parent's job to make sure that their kids, are brought up right and their kids idolize them. Yes, there will be a day where they regret everything, and then it will be too late for them. This is why a lot of kids grow up and they cut off ties with their parents, bro. A lot of people I know as well have grown up and they've cut off ties with their parents pretty much. Just cut their parents out of their life and they're really happy now. One guy I know was his parents were pretty verbally abusive to him, and when he got older, he cut off ties with them completely. He's now married with kids and he's the happiest he's been. Doesn't speak to his parents at all. So, and then the parents later on down the line will regret it. It's too late. The damage was done. You should have been better to your kid when they were younger. It's too late. Big up Night Time Kid, man. The link's right there. There's the link for you, but if you ever want to join the Discord and talk, we have no problem talking to you or talking with you, bro. We're always here for you if you want to talk. I love my granny. She's dead. No one of her. I hear that, Night Time Kid, bro. I hear that, bro. I hear that. Condolences to your grandmother, by the way. Condolences, bro. Condolences. Women have this ability to switch off their more. Yeah, exactly. They do. We don't have that ability, unfortunately. We don't. My other granny loves, man. Too big up, man. Big up, bro. But yeah, it's hard to find a genuine, nice lady nowadays. It genuinely is. It's so hard to do that. And if you do, like I said, wife her up quickly, or someone else will take her. Yeah, man, it's crazy world we live in. Like I said, lads, crazy world we live in. Right, it's almost half time here, by the way, people. The game's flown by. It's not been very entertaining, to be fair. It's not been entertaining at all. My parents were definitely that prophet. All the sacrifices my dad made, working, missing our time on with his family, to put a roof over our heads, food in the fridge, clothes on our back. Exactly, bitch. And the thing is, as kids, we don't realise that. As kids, we look at it and think, oh, our dad's always out. He's never home. He's never with us. He never spends time with us. But at the end of the day, he's out trying to provide for the family. He's out trying to provide for your mom, trying to provide for you, the kids, your siblings. But we as kids don't look at it like that. We see it as, oh, he's always out, he's never here, he's never home. But end of the day, he's doing all of this so you guys have a good life. I just am staying with my granddad, and then I'm gonna leave when I'm done with school and move to US or somewhere else to try out my football career. Good luck with your football career, Nighttime Kid, bro. If that's the road you want to take, good luck, brother. Good luck, man. Hope it does succeed for you. My parents was like yours, Vids, before they parted, and now they have other partners they seem to turn away from. And I hear that sometimes, a step parent can be the worst thing for a regular parent because they just completely twist the way your regular parent will think and see life. 3 more for my perfect. Yeah, man, 3 more goals. I know. But big up Nighttime Kid, bro. I didn't know about any of this. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for trusting me enough that you could tell us about this. Big up, bro. Big up. Like I said, we are all here with you, for you as well. Never wanted for nothing. My dad has made sure me and mum were always looked after, and that sacrifice is not forgotten. My old man showed me to example the best way to be a man and better myself. Yeah, and like you said, bro, your dad brought you up the right way, and that's why you are the way you are now. But yeah, parents' upbringing is very crucial, man. Very, very crucial. I don't think so either, Nighttime Kid. I don't. I think this will be close. Yeah, make sure you always have a backup plan with double. Yeah, obviously, look, it's not nice to say a backup plan, but you have to have one. You know what I'm saying? I remember people used to tell me to have backup plans and shit, and I used to be like, no, I don't want to have that. My regular plan's going to work. But end of the day, you have to have a backup plan in place in case what you want to do in life doesn't, come off. Obviously, you hope it does come off, but always have something just lined up behind that you can jump into if it doesn't. I'll be honest, social media's killed a lot of society in general as well, because a lot of women, they live on social media. The amount of women that live on either TikTok, Instagram, or Snapchat is crazy. You never used to get that back in the day. The amount of dating apps you have nowadays as well. Dating apps are a problem, I'll be honest. They're a big problem. My backup plan is to work with my uncle. My backup plan is to work. My uncle has work, so if that career doesn't work out, I can have work. Fair enough, Nighttime Kid. At least you've got something there planned. My dad never went like after my mom's. He never let me down, even when he met someone. He never neglected me. Exactly, Bridge. That even if you meet someone else and move on, you should never neglect your kid or turn away from your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's just completely wrong. It's completely wrong. My dad wants me to take over his pool, but I'm not into that type of thing. Yeah, Nighttime Kid, look, sometimes you just have to. I think sometimes family members will want you to do a certain thing, but if you don't want to do that, don't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do not do it. The last thing you want to do is have it working, in a job that you know nothing about, or you know nothing about it and you don't like it. Because the worst feeling is going to work every morning and doing something you don't enjoy and you're miserable. So family are looking out for you when they say that to an extent. I know mine were, but sometimes you just gotta go, look, I'm sorry, that's not what I want to do with my life. And to be fair, your family should support you no matter what you want to do in life. They should. And if they don't, then that's on them. But they should be supportive of you no matter what you choose to do in life. And they really shouldn't be dictating to you what you want to do with your life. It's up to you completely. To your grandparents, they have done right by you and respect. Yes, big up to your grandparents, Nighttime Kid. Big up to your grandparents. And if that too don't work, I could do something else. Yeah, bro. But obviously, I hope your footballing career does work out. I do hope your footballing career does work out. But yeah, it's mad. It is mad. It's crazy nowadays. The society is crazy. A lot of footballers as well are married to women who, let's be honest, they're only married to them because they're footballers and because they earn a lot of money. A lot of footballers are in loveless marriages or loveless relationships. It's half time, by the way, people. It is 1-1. Not been a great first half, to be fair. Been a pretty crap first half, but let's hope the second one's better. Yeah, half-time people. But yeah, let's be honest, a lot of women only go after footballers because of one thing, because of how much money they make. Even though my granddad, he has been a nightmare in my life. My grandfather I'm staying with isn't the best to me, but I have to stay until school is over. Yeah, but nighttime kid, like you said, bro, if you get the opportunity to move, I definitely take it. Like I said, a lot of people I knew didn't have good relationships with their parents, and the first thing they did was move out the house. And like I said, a lot of them now are married with kids, and they're the happiest they've been in life. They don't have no contact with their family, and they're glad. They're glad. So it's the right thing sometimes. Yeah, exactly, Rich. Talent can only take you so far in life, innit? Especially as a footballer. Talent can only take you so far. You have to have like Ronaldo says, you gotta have the mindset to want to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? The mentality has to be there. Make sure you get practicing as much as you can. You have to put effort. Exactly. Take inspiration from CR7. He's CR7. A lot of people don't like him, but the man's worked incredibly hard in his life to be where he is. Incredibly hard. You know what I'm saying? He has the ego, but let's be honest, he has the right to have an ego with what he's done in the game. He does. He's not the best Ronaldo, mind you. He's still the fake Ronaldo, but he has the right to be or have the ego that he has. And that's what hard work does, bro. Hard work will take you far in life. Like look at Neymar, for example, Nighttime Kid. Look at Neymar, yeah. Had all the talent in the world. Probably more of a talented player than CR7 overall. But what did Neymar not have? The mentality. He did not have that mentality to want to go all the way. Whereas CR7 had the mentality to want to be the best. Hence why one is where he is now and the other one is where they are now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Talent can only take you so far. Talent can only take you so far, man. Yeah. I've been working. Yeah, just keep working hard, bro. Just keep working hard. Here we go. Here we go, man. Neymar, he did, man. He has earned everything he has achieved through hard working, given no advantage. He has to make his opportunity. Exactly. He became a meme for diving. He did indeed become a meme for diving. He's the one who started the whole diving thing, if we're being honest. But yeah, hard work, man. Hard work in life. If you're hard working, you'll go far. You know what I'm saying? You'll go far. You will go far, man. And it's only when you're doing well, people start to notice you. When you're trying to get into something and you're new to something and you're trying to, trying to get out there. People don't really want to know you. Let's be honest. They don't want to be there when you start out and you're struggling. But when you start doing well, people start popping up all over the place. People you haven't heard from in ages that didn't want nothing to do with you. The second they see you're doing well, they all want to be around you and be your mate. And people like that, you gotta watch out for people like that, man, because there's a lot of them around. There's a lot of them around. These are people who don't check up on you ever. They don't ever speak to you. They don't take effort to acknowledge you. And then all of a sudden, they see you doing well on social media or something in life. They want to be around you. That's the type of person you want to watch out for because they are leeches. Leeches. They only want to be around you for one thing, so they can get clout themselves, so they can make money for themselves and have a better life themselves. Very snaky, two-faced people. And I'm speaking from experience here because I know that. Because ever since I started doing YouTube, I have had a couple of people that I previously knew, haven't spoken to in ages, popping up again. And I'm just like, fuck off. Fuck off. You ain't spoken to me in years. Don't come speaking to me now because you see that I'm doing well. If you want to see what hard work can achieve, look at the story of the rugby player, Ampin Pie. Want to see how hard life he has. Want to see how hard life he had. The toughest, and with hard work, he's now exactly, Vidge. A lot of people come from nothing really. They come from poverty. They come from being down. Look at a lot of people. They come from having poor upbringings. You know what I'm saying? Their parents were struggling and that, And they had the mindset at a young age, we're going to work hard and we're going to not see our parents struggling. There's going to be a day where our parents are going to be in a good place, And look what a lot of people do. With the right mindset, you go from being here to here. You know what I'm saying? When CR7 was a kid, his parents were struggling. They were struggling. Now look at his parents. They're probably having dinner in his mansion every other weekend. And he made that possible for his parents because he, at the young age, said, I'm going to be the best. And I'm going to be in a position where my parents aren't struggling and they have a good life. I had a big chance, bro. I had a club on my hand. My dad told me he didn't agree with it. He wants me to play where I'm at, like the country I'm in football. Don't really scout. Football scouts don't really come here. That's shocking, bro, that your dad turned you down or didn't give you that chance. That is shocking, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Your dad never should have done that. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. That is terrible that he did that. Wow. I'll try and get the club name that I was on talks with, what they wanted. Parent permission, and my dad turned that down. To be fair, Tom Kid, when you get to a certain age, you won't need parent permission no more. I think once you get to a certain age, I think it's 18 if I'm correct, you won't need parent permission no more because you'll be classed as a adult. So if you can try and get back in touch with the club and if they still want you, bro, I'd definitely try. You never know, but that's shocking, bro, that your dad did that. That's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Guy was an orphan at 11 years old and lived in one of the worst areas of poverty in South Africa, and he has achieved the ultimate greatness of winning a World Cup. There we go, Vidge. There we go, Vidge. You know what I'm saying? Look at this is what can happen when you work hard in life. It's not going to get given to you on a plate. Let's be honest. Life is hard. You're not going to get it given to you on a plate, so don't expect to have it easy. You're going to suffer in life. You've got to suffer. You've got to make hard decisions, but they'll pay off because look at where he is now, Vidge. Look where a lot of people are now. You know what I'm saying, look at where they are twice in a row. There we go, innit? Look at where these people are now. Had to work their backsides off, mind you, but it paid off in the end. If you want the good life, and I know a lot of people like this, and I know a woman like this in particular who wants that life but doesn't want to work for that life. You just want it given to you. Let's be honest, you're not. You're a lazy person in life if that's how you look at it. You are a lazy person in life. You don't want to work hard, but you want to have the life given to you. I'm saying, and that goes back to my point about women looking for men who earn this amount of money and this much amount of money because they want that good life as well. They don't want to work themselves to get it, but they're willing to leech off men to have it. Also, the first player to score a try for South Africa final. No one can take that from him. That is a big honour as well. That's a big, big honour, bro. A huge honour. A huge honour. But yeah, it's absolutely mental, man. Like I said, you don't want to be with a leech. You don't want to be married to a leech. You don't want to have leeches around in your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Dare I say, you can call it gold digging to an extent. You can call it gold digging to an extent. And I see a lot of that around in the world, which pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. The Portes Alves. I've heard of that club, Night Tonkin. I've heard of that club. If you get, bro, when you reach 18, you can always try reaching out to them again. You never know. You never know, bro. He donated 10 mil of his own money to transform the area he grew up in to take everyone out of poverty and living a good life. And their kids have a good school to attend. He's a great person. Brilliant. There we go. With his money, he's doing the right thing with his money. You know what I'm saying? He's helping the people and helping where he came from. Going back to his roots, the place where he grew up in, and he's helping the people there have a better life. A lot of people, I think, make the mistake in life where they earn the money, they get to a certain level, and they just forget about everyone. The fact that he hasn't forgotten and he's still helping people out Shows what type of person he is. Shows they're a club in Spain. If you can get a move to Spain, bro, that'd be great for you. It'd be great. I don't remember if they're still in the league or they got relegated. I'm not sure. Deporto Alves. I'll have a look now for United, Tom Kid. They might be in. I'll have a look. But yeah, that if you can get that United, Tom Kid, that's a big opportunity for you, brother. It's a very big opportunity. They're not in the Liga. They must be in they're probably in the second division of the Liga. So La Liga 2, is it called? Whatever it's called. The lower level La Liga. Yeah, Night Tom Kid, try this. You never know. Try what Vid's saying. You know, your grandparents could be willing to sign off on what your dad didn't. Oh, I lost their contract still, but it's tough, bro. It's tough that that's happened, to be fair. Like, that was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and for your dad to have done that to you, it's just not right. No, that's just made me angry just thinking about it, man. That's made me angry just sitting here thinking about it. Oh, man. Some parents, man, I mean, it's like I often wonder why people have kids sometimes. I genuinely do, guys. Sometimes I wonder why the fuck do people have kids when they don't want to support them and they don't want to love and cherish them. I often wonder, man. Nighttime kid, maybe if you look on Google, might find an email address or mobile number, might open that door again. Exactly, try it, Nighttime kid. You never know, brother. Try it. Try it, man. You never know. I hear it, Nighttime kid. You feel obligated to listen to him because he's your dad, but you don't agree with most of what he tells you. And I hear what you mean. I do understand what you're saying there. I want to try out clubs in the USA. Fair enough, Nighttime kid, bro. Fair enough, bro. Again, whatever you want to do, like I said, just go for it, bro. No hesitation, no stress, just go for it. But if you go into something, make sure you go into it 100%. You know, not half-hearted, just go into it 100%. I understand what you're saying, Vince, but I have a single family member not in USA, so it'd be better. Oh, I hear that, Nighttime kid. That makes sense. Yeah, it would be better if you went for the La Liga club, because obviously being in Europe. And again, if you make it, Nighttime kid, if you do make it as a player, and I hope you do, you know, I hope you do end up having a very successful life. Barcelona has an academy in the USA. So there we go, bro. If you can get a move to the USA. Nighttime kid, are you from the UK or USA? I'm not too sure, Nighttime kid. I believe you said you're from where did you say you were from again, bro? If you can remind me. I said you spent some time living in the UK, I believe. Big up Wahaha. Big up yourself, Wahaha. Yeah, Vince, this is a good point. Be a lot better off in Spain. A lot better off in Spain. But yeah, I do hope it succeeds in you. It succeeds for you, like Tom Kid. Whatever you want to do, I hope you succeed. You know, I'm trying to become an established Liverpool content creator. Now it takes time. You know, it's not easy at times, but you got to just stick with it. So, you know, I'm very supportive of anyone, whatever anyone wants to do with their life, whatever career they want to take. I just say go for it. I'm not someone to judge. Who am I to judge someone for what they want to do in life? You know, I'm like, you know what? You want to do that? Cool. Just go for it and hope you succeed. I know a lot of people like to judge people. They like to judge people. They like to look at how much money someone earns and then judge what they like. You know, the amount of people that come up to me and ask me, how much money do you make off YouTube? Watch it to you, how much money I make off YouTube. Watch it to you, how much money I earn. The amount of people that ask me that in and out of a gym, how much money do you make off doing YouTube? And I just tell them straight, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Why does it matter how much money someone makes? Why? Yeah, big up to Wahaha. But yeah, everyone wants to look at how much money you earn nowadays and judge what you're like. And if you go, to be fair, if you go out in public to people and say, I'm a content creator on YouTube, people do look at you sideways. They do look at you sideways and judge you. You know, because I've said that a couple of people have asked me what I do, and I tell them, and they look at me sideways. They do look at me sideways. So, yeah, judgments everywhere, people. It's everywhere. Because I don't have any family members in Spain, so it would be good if I go to USA. I could have work. Otherwise, some of my family in the USA. I hear what you mean, Night Time Kid. You're looking at it from the family perspective as well. I do what you mean. Even Dutch teams would be a great place to go. And you have lived there before. To be fair, Night Time Kid, if they do let you into their academy, I'm sure they'd be able to provide you with a place to live in that. I'm sure they'd be able to provide you with a place to live in that. I'm sure they could do that. Spain could. I'm sure they do that for a lot of their academy prospects. Even Dutch teams as well know of a place to go. And I'm 90% sure they provide you with a place to live and they look after you. I could be wrong there though. Everton women won. 90th minute against Man United women won. More drop points, crazy man. That's mad. Yeah, but I'd have to be around people I'm really not cool with. I think that's a good point, Ridge. And with America, fair one, you could go 12 Aston in person. Yeah, he could. Oh shit, second half's kicked off, guys. My bad. The second half has kicked off. We are underway. Let's see if Liverpool can do anything in the second half. Let's see if they can. Let's see if we can get the 3 points. Not been a great overall display so far, but if we can scam this, I'll take it, man. We'll take it. This tells you how dead the game's been. It tells you how dead the game's been. And I love the people in the chat, man. I love how I can just interact with all of you and just talk like this with you lot. I love it, man. That would be great, Vidge, if you could get a move to Holland full time. I hear Holland's a very nice place to move to. You know, I hear it's a very nice place to move to. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously, to be fair, I think a lot of people want to move out of the UK because I think the UK in general it's just not a nice place to live in at the moment. I'm not going to get into all of that, but yeah, I think a lot of people would rather live abroad. You know, Spain, even Portugal, France, Italy, Germany, just so much better countries to live in Europe. Can't wait for May after Amsterdam for a week. I hope you enjoy yourself, bro. Hope you enjoy yourself out there. And the weather's going to be good as well because it'll be springtime / summer. So hope you have a blast, Vidge. Hope you have a blast. Prophet, it's mad how much nice meals you see when you're on. Listen, bro, I go gym regular in it, but so I have to watch what I eat. But sometimes I'll open up TikTok and I'll see a meal and I'm like, oh man, why does that have to pop up? Fuck's sake, why? But I hear what you mean. We score 2-1. 2-1 to who? Yeah, 2-1 to who, guys? Well, Amsterdam is kind of perfect for me with what legal. Yeah, exactly, Vince. But I hear what you mean there. But yeah, you know, it's the perfect time to go as well at the beginning of summer. Weather will be booming. Just have a blast, man, for a week. Hope you enjoy yourself. 2-1 Man United women added time. Oh, nice, man. Nice. United women are women. Women are women. And women are women. What the fuck was that? Women are winning, should I say? United's women are winning. I didn't even know they were playing, to be fair. But big up to the people for keeping us up to date. Liverpool on the attack with Frimpong, but Brighton win it back. And they have it back with their goalkeeper. Game over. Game over. So, Vidge, if I can ask you, bro, what's your have you got a score prediction for tomorrow's game? Have you thought of one, or were you a bit too nervous to do a score prediction? Brighton in the box here now. Crossing. McAllister gets there, and he should be able to bring that away. But I'm still livid about that cup final I had. I'm not playing football in a while still. Yeah, I hear you, Night Time Kid, bro. I do hear you. I hear you on that. 2-1 victory. Only one's dropping points at Chelsea getting. Yeah. Are you talking about the women's team or the men's team? Do you mean Chelsea are going to drop points later or going out for my birthday in May? Better than staying in the UK. Yeah, man. 100%, bro. You want to enjoy your birthday. You don't want to be miserable on your birthday. So, yeah, going out to May. Yeah, man. Going out to Holland, should I say. Not going out to May. It'd be great. It'd be really great. I don't know what the weather's like in Holland, but I'd imagine it's pretty nice summertime over there as well. I had to take the pen and they didn't give me and the guy missed it. That's fucking you know when you know you're gonna score a pen, just give it to them, you know what I'm saying? Instead they give it to the next brother and he ends up missing. That's annoying, man. Night Time Kid prediction 1-1, City win on pens. Fair enough. I'm waiting to see the lineup before I make a prediction. Can see it going 2-1 either way. Who scores first wins. Fair enough, Fitz. Fair enough. Fair enough, Bo. Kirkes, Van Dijk. Back with Kirkes now. Presses on from Brighton. Gakpo, is he offside? No, he's not offside. Fair enough. Cleared away by Brighton. Liverpool still have the ball though. Van Dijk. Also meeting a friend out there. He lives near FC20. Not far from the set. That's nice, man. That is nice, bro. Maybe you can visit some stadium, get some stadium tours in as well while you're there. Arsenal are going to be... Yeah, of course, Arsenal will make it... They'll make it a dogged fight. We know that. We know that. That looked like Akinfenwa for a minute there in the ground. In the stands there. Could have sworn that looked like Akinfenwa, the footballer. Could have sworn that was him. I see you're going to stream a 20 game. Oh, you want Vids to do a live stream in Amsterdam? Is that what you're trying to say, Nighttime Kid? You want him to live stream in Amsterdam? Brighton shot, saved by Mohamed Arsfili, corner to Brighton. I hope that Nighttime Kid want to see some actual football, not anti-football, the normal Arteta crap. Yeah, man. Just it's about bravery tomorrow, man. You can't really afford to do the dark arts because it's a final. So both teams really should be going for it. They should be going for it. No, Vids has a stream coming up. My bad, Nighttime Kid. Completely misunderstood you there. I'm gonna go. Oh wow, the Johan Cruyff stage. That's mental, man. That's always been a place something I've wanted to see. The Johan Cruyff Arena. Trying to get tickets to an Ajax game in May. 20 bring another team. Yeah, man. If you can get a ticket to that game, Vids, that would be great. Because I hear that stadium is once in a lifetime. You know, it's a place you really want to visit. My idol is Bale. Fair enough, Nighttime Kid. Fair enough, brother. Gareth Bale and that. CR7 is the goal, but Bale is just my footballing icon. Fair enough. Nighttime Kid. See, who you think is the GOAT doesn't necessarily have to be your favourite footballer. Now, I know who I think the GOAT is, but who I think the GOAT is not my favourite footballer. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck did ref just whistle for? I'm playing. I've got it on mute here, so I'm not too sure. Wahaha. Van Dijk here. We're giving it away so easily there. See, look what I mean about the performance was so good Wednesday, and then we revert back to this at the weekend in the league. Fortunately, Stittered versus 20 at 3:30. Yeah, but Vids, you get to see some real football, like you said. Get to see some proper football, man. The games are trash today, though, by the way, guys. Today's games, we've got this game, obviously now. 3 o'clock, we've got Fulham Burnley. Ain't no one watching that, respectfully. 5:30, you got Chelsea Everton, so that's a decent one. Leeds versus Brentford at 8 p.m. Who's going to watch that? No one. Tomorrow you've got the Tyne-Wear derby, so Newcastle versus Sunderland. That'll be interesting at 12 o'clock. Then you got relegation scrap. You got Forest versus Tottenham, which is going to be interesting, and Villa versus West Ham at 2:15. So the games are better tomorrow than they are today, for being honest. And then obviously City and Arsenal playing in the finals. They aren't going to be playing this weekend. Bale or Corey for Maradona are the best. Yeah, to be fair, not Tom Kid, I'm shocked that you've said that, man. I thought you'd say Richarlison or something like that, but yeah, big up. I agree. Pele was brilliant. Maradona was brilliant. I'm saying these were icons in the game, man. Icons. Like footballers, they're just not made like that no more. You know what I'm saying? We're not made like that no more. Now you got the likes of, with all due respect to him, you have the likes of Vinicius Junior around, but come on, Vinicius Junior can't hold a candle to the likes of Pele or Ronaldo or Ronaldinho. He can't. Just like Mbappe can't hold a candle to the likes of Henry and them lot. Like the footballers, they're just not what they used to be. Oh, fuck's sake, it's 2-1 Brighton. Fuck's sake, man. What the Oh my god, man. Fuck's sake. That looks offside, to be fair. I just looked up and fucking Liverpool have had a nightmare at the back. You've had a nightmare. You really think I would say Brighton player sliding past player and you gave a fuck's sake. Now people are atting me all over and fucking all on Discord. Fuck's sake, man. George Best. Yeah, he was a baller. Defense is terrible. That looks offside, man. I can't lie. That looks offside to me. But again, that's shocking defending from us yet again. Yet again. What are we doing defensively? Fuck's sake. Here we go. Here we go, man. Have a good result midweek. I'm feeling positive. I'm thinking, okay, can we kick on? Can we bring it into the league? And this happens. They're checking for offside. I think that's going to get ruled out. I can't lie. I think that's going to get ruled out. That looks off to me. I mean, I don't see how. I don't know, man. They got to rule that out. That's, for me, that looks well off. That's well off, man. You got to rule that out. Can't have wonky lines again. Oh, piss off. They're giving it as a goal. Fuck off, man. That was, oh my life. These refs are a fucking joke, man. I swear down. Fuck me, man. Yeah, it's been given. Fucking hell. Fulham offside. Told you they wouldn't rule it out. Yeah. Look, it's not. Fuck's sake. To be fair, it was bad defending from us to begin with, man. Welbeck scores a fucking. Danny Welbeck, the fucking Arsenal and Man United reject to score a fucking brace against us. The Arsenal and Man United reject to score the brace. Now we're chasing the game. Now we're fucking chasing the game. Well in, lads. Brilliant. Just fucking brilliant. To be fair, the performance has been fucking ass, man. It's been an ass performance again. You know, it's been an ass performance. Such a good performance midweek. You think, can we build on it? Can we now get some consistency going in the league? Fucking on the weekend, revert back to being shit. Here we go again. Here we go. Like I said, I can't wait for the season to end. I genuinely can't. Well, I'm not sure what that says. Wow. How you let Welbeck? Yeah, man. Fucking Welbeck out of all people scores a brace. Hugo is a miss. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know if Ekitike would have made much of a difference. I don't think the result would have been too different if he was still on the pitch. That's 2 games now. The United game, blatant penalty not given, and this hope happen again. Make it 3. Yeah, refs are a joke, man, in the league. I don't look. We've been crap. We've been shit today. If we lose, it's because we were poor. I'm not going to blame it on the ref. I don't do that. I don't blame refs for results, but in general, the refs are poor around everyone. You know, United yesterday, Liverpool today. It'll be someone else tomorrow or the weekend after. They need to do something about this for next season because we can't go into the Premier League season next year and have this officiating. We can't. That's the same feeling I'm getting versus the Forest game. I hear it, Night Tom Kid, bro. I hear it. Fuck me. I don't know how. I don't know how that was given as not offside. I genuinely don't. But yeah, refereeing is bad, bro. We saw how bad the refereeing was 2 years ago in the Tottenham versus Liverpool game when we were down to 9 men, and we had a player sent off who shouldn't have been sent off, and we had a goal, perfectly good goal disallowed from Diaz. Diaz's goal in that game should have stood. You know what I'm saying? Jota never should have gotten sent off in that game for a doggy tripping over himself. We saw how bad that was. The perfect example of how poor English refereeing is. Now we're chasing the fucking game, and Brighton are here again. It could be Dewey here. He's brought down. That's a free kick to them. Right, 60 minutes played, 30 minutes to go. It's Brighton 2, Liverpool 1. There's just no consistency with us, man. There's no consistency at all. It just feels like for whatever reason, when it comes to the European games, when it comes to a Champions League game, we can get up for it. But for the league, we just seem to be so unbothered. And I'm like, why is that the case? Why are we able to get up for a Champions League game and we're not able to get for a Premier League one? Free kick now. This is in shooting range for them. If they want to shoot from here, they can. Right, Rio and Gamora is also coming on. Rio is also coming on. So I wonder who's going to come off here. I'd imagine it's going to be either Soboslai or Frimpong. Mohamed's really setting the wall up here. Big up Dancho, mate. Big up, brother. Hope you're well. Big up yourself, Dancho. Shoots. Saved by Mohamedashvili. Good save. Good save, to be fair. Credit to him. About time Rio comes on. Indeed, about time he comes on, man. Here he is. Big up Rasta, man. And big up to my brother Rasta. Make sure you sub to Rasta, lads. Another one of the fellows to put a realist. Now I'm gonna go and get your link, bro. But I bet Night Tom Kid will probably beat me to it. Big up, though, bro. Appreciate you being in. Appreciate you being in, brother. Right. Oh, Vidge put it in there quick time. Big up, Vidge, man. Big up, man. Make sure you sub to Rasta. Big up, my brother. This is a good result, to be fair, so far. Yeah. Villa fans and Chelsea fans will love this. Big up, man. Big up, big up. Rio's on. Frimpong's off. Expected, to be fair. It was either going to be him or Soboslai. Oh, my God. Well, I got this game completely wrong. I thought that Brighton would come out and we get space behind them, but we haven't really troubled them, to be fair. We haven't. You know, man. Maybe Mohamedashvili goes long. Fuck's sake, Van Dijk clears it. I don't know where that was supposed to go, but it's gone out for a Liverpool throw in now. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Big up, man. Big up to everyone. On my phone, can do it quick time. I hear it, bro. Obviously, I'm on the laptop in it, so it takes me a bit longer. I was on the laptop when Rasta joined. So Night Tom Kid, you're using you're using your mobile to watch the stream, and on your other account you're using a laptop to watch the stream. Okay, words now. Taking Jones, take a shot, man. Shoot, saved. Corner, Liverpool. There we go, man. Why don't we just do that more often? Just take a shot. Good shot from Jones, to be fair, and a good save from the Brighton goalkeeper. Back-to-back draws, maybe. We can't afford back-to-back draws, man. This is what I'm saying. We've had a relatively easy run on paper recently, where we've played Wolves, Tottenham, Brighton, and we've lost to Wolves away. drawn at home to Tottenham, and now we're losing to Brighton. This is the easy one where we're supposed to be picking up points. Now, at the end of the season, we've got to go away to Old Trafford. We've got to go away to Dickinson, to Everton. We've got to play Chelsea at home, and we've got to play Villa away. So if we're not picking up points now in this easy one, what the hell are we going to do when the business end of the year comes and we've got to go away to all them grounds? This is what worries me for the running. Sounds like you have a Scouse accent. Sounds like you have a Scouse accent. Right, we've got 25 minutes to try and rescue something from this game. Gonna have to score 2 goals. Oh, man. Right. Come on, man. Mamadashvili kicks it out long. That's gone to Szoboszlai, who heads it forward, but Brighton win it back. Come on, man. Come on. Press on. Press the guy, man. Fuck's sake. Press him. Kirkes. Wirtz, go on, get. Fuck's sake, man. There's no pressure on the ball here. At all. No pressure on the ball. Night time kid, Rasta was talking to me, I think then. I think he was talking to me. Draw into Brighton. We need to wake up, man. We need to wake the fuck up. Come on, guys. No, come on. Welbeck only scores against big enough teams. Yeah, man. Fucking Danny Welbeck. The Arsenal and Manchester United reject. Scores a brace to haunt us. Canate is going to hit this long with the free kick. Hits it long. Looks for Szoboszlai, who headers it on. Gakpo then just headers it to no one. And Brighton have it back. Brighton have do again now here. Number 11. Shoots, saved by Mamadashvili. Could have been 3-1 there. Should have been, to be fair. Fucking hell, man. Brighton are really fucking... They're bopping it. Brighton are bopping it here. Fuck's sake. McAllister's been booked. He's gone into book with a yellow card. And the Brighton manager, Hertzler, has also been booked. He may have been a reject, but he was part of the goal score. He was, to be fair. He was part of that 8-2, indeed. The Brighton again, I just do like that. Fuck me. Why are we so open at the back? One ball over the top, and that's our defence opened up. Kirkes. Rio. Back to Kirkes. We need to move the ball quicker here. We're 2-1 down, and there's only about 20 minutes left. Mamadashvili goes long. Brighton have it back, though. Look at this. We're 2-1 down, and we can't even get hold of the ball here. We cannot even get hold of the ball and play for a bit. Our league form is taking a dip, man. A big dip. It drew against Tottenham last weekend. And looks like we're going to drop points here as well. Should have never sold him, especially to those lot. Yeah, I hear you, Asta. He may have been a reject. He was part of the 8-2, yeah. Part of that 8-2 victory. Szoboszlai to Jones. McAllister, sick touch, man. He was always better than Martial. What did you guys think of Martial? Did you guys rate Martial at Man United, or did you guys always think he was a bit of a scrub? Konate. Oh, big up, man. 24 likes. Big up to everyone who's like, man. I'll take that any day of the week. Big up to you all. Corner to Brighton. Brighton fans are loving it. Rightly so, to be fair. Just defend this, good. Just defend this now, man. Defend this, please. All in. Headed away by Szoboszlai. Shot. Shot again. Blocked. Shot again. Blocked. Brighton are all over us at the moment. This is all Brighton. Martial was shit. Him and Rashford on the counter-attacks couldn't. I hear it. Rashford was fucking bang average, to be fair, let's be honest. That guy was League One level. League One level footballer playing for Man United. Right, is that Van Dijk taking the throwing, or is that Kerkez? Kerkez taking the throwing. Jones now. Come on, we can go for fuck me. Fucking hell. Again, we lose the ball. Now Brighton are just playing it around, and there's no press on from Liverpool, which is just, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. Where's the press? Where's the energy, man? Fucking hell, Brighton are just fuck me. We're gonna concede another goal here in a minute. I swear, we're gonna concede another goal. Yeah, he was a purple patch player. What is what you're trying to say? Yeah, he was. He never had his purple patch enough. Once a season. Brighton are making a sub. I think that's Mitoma coming on now for Brighton. Haven't seen him for ages. What the fuck was that clearance from Kerkez? That was a terrible clearance from Milos. Konate. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Konate, man? What the fuck are you doing? Fuck's sake, man. Konate made a meal out of that, and we're lucky that we didn't concede a third. And we're very lucky that that wasn't given as a penalty as well. Fucking hell, Ibu, man. Wake up. Jesus Christ. Konate, man. I had my heart in my mouth for a minute. He lets it bounce. He tries to control it instead of just getting rid of it or give it to Mohamed Arsfili. And he's very lucky that their players just mocked it up. That could have been 3-1. Could have even been given as a penalty. He was garbage at United. Even now he's garbage. He had 3 good months once every 2. Yeah, man. That shouldn't warrant you staying, though. It shouldn't warrant you staying at a big club like that. Rio out of play, Liverpool throwing. Wirtz now with the ball. McAllister. McAllister to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Kerkez. Kerkez to Rio. Wirtz. Wirtz to Konate. Jones. McAllister. Van Dijk. Again, looks like we're trying to look for the perfect goal here. Van Dijk dribbling. To be fair, he's done well. But then Kerkez loses it. And we gave him 350k a week for that or close to that. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke, bro. What happened to Lingard? Why did he leave United? Lingard was shit, bro. That's why. He was shit. He never should have been at United to begin with. Fucking absolutely trash footballer. Trash footballer, man. But yeah, I think he went to the Chinese league, if I'm correct. I think that's where he moved to. He went to West Ham as well for a brief period. Oh, is that what it was? Wow, my bad. I didn't know that. He had family issues. Had to care for his younger siblings. Oh, okay, my bad then. My bad. Oh, he's in Brazil now. Oh, Lingard's in Brazil. Wow, that's mad. Chiesa's coming on now here. Chiesa's coming on. At least he's getting 15 minutes, which is a plus. It's better than getting 3 minutes at the end. Now Lingard is proper man, but physically he wasn't on the very top level. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Baleba and Mitoma are coming on for Brighton. So Nighttime Kid Baleba is coming on now. Dele Alli was a good footballer in his early days. He had a lot of potential, but obviously we know why he ended up falling off. Obviously, we all saw the interview he did. Lingard was bang average. James Milner, yeah, he's here. James Milner's playing against us. Big up Millie, man. Big up my lad Millie. Robbo and KJ are coming on. And I believe Kirkez will go often. Kirkez is off, Robbo's on. And who's coming off for Chiesa? Konate's coming off for Federico Chiesa. Okay. That's a weird one, but whatever. Yeah, big up Millie, man. Big up James. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Physically not up to for the modern highest level, yeah. He's in the Milner's been in the Prem for years. Not he's been playing for years, man. And he's still going strong as well, which is mental. Van Dijk heads into the midfield. Baleba has it now. Baleba. Here come Brighton again. Come on, man. 22. Oh my god, he's just absolutely done Jones there. Oh, again. If the Brighton player had got better contact on that, that would have been 3-1. Gakpo. We're on the break though. We're on the break. Is it gone? Wirtz. Shoots. Blocked. I was smoking on United tears last night. People made fun of Lingard because his celebrations were cringe, man. I remember the one he did against Arsenal. Was it Arsenal away where he did that weird celebration? And so they should. I hate autocorrect. Yeah, it's all right, man. Yeah, man. That celebration was cringe, man. Especially that was it the moonwalk? Was that what they called it? Right, we've got 12 minutes left here plus stoppage time, and it's still 2-1 to Brighton. There's been no response from us since that second goal went in. None. Free kick to Brighton now in the midfield, middle of the ball. Bro, he hops like a bloody celebration was dead. And the one he did with one hand, he's a cringe baller now. I think about that was the celebrations were unneeded. I'll say they were. That's what I will say. They were unneeded celebrations. Bro, you imagine you celebrate like that, man, all the time. It's like Cunha's celebration now, Nighttime Kid. That Cunha celebration is so. I don't want to say the word, but it's so fucking cringe. That's the nice word I'll use, cringe. Jones, Gravenberch, outplay Liverpool drawing. Bend it. I don't like Cunha's celebration at all, man. I think it's weird. Like I don't know what it's supposed to mean or what it is, but it's a strange celebration for sure. That celebration isn't the best, but yeah, man, it's I see it all over TikTok, man. Thankfully, because the United didn't win this weekend, it won't be on there for at least 3 weeks. Fucking mad, bro. It's crazy, man. All like he has, yeah, man. It's just like it's a weird position to be doing in that as well. Like you're bending over and then you're just doing that. It's just a bit odd. Just keep your celebration normal, man. Cunha dance looks like someone squatting and being tased at the same time. Vince, I told you yesterday, bro. It's such a fucking weird dance, bro. And people the fact that they made a song to go with it as well. I mean, fucking hell, man. Come on. They made a song to go with the dance. And now you got kids on the street just doing that. Just doing that. It's like, well, it's fucking weird, man. My God. Looks like he's trying to keep his knees from giving. It does. It looks like his knees are giving up and he's wobbling, trying to stay on balance. But I don't get him doing that. It's okay. I just don't understand why he's bending over when he's doing it. Like, why have you got to bend over and do it like that? Just do it like this normal. The guy has to squat and bend over to do the celebration. It's weird. Cunha is a hot and cold baller. I think he's okay, to be fair. I don't think Cunha is a bad player. I think he's okay. Thing is, I would have taken Cunha at Liverpool. I can't lie. I would have. Obviously, United ended up picking him, and he's a United player now. But I think he could have done well with us if we signed him. Sesko is just jump celebration, yeah. But I'm waiting for someone to AI a hula hoop into a clip of his celebration. Yeah, man. I hear that. You've got Cunha's one that's gone viral. And then you got the Gyökeres one as well. I don't know if it's like that, something like that. Gyökeres does. That one's viral as well everywhere. That's sometimes maybe good. Yeah, man. I think he's a good player too, but I think United have got a decent when he does start cooking properly. I think they've got a decent player now. I would have taken him at Liverpool for sure. Gyökeres. I don't understand the context behind it, bro. It's like he's putting a mask on himself or something. And then you had man running in the street doing this, like, so, you know, it's mad. It's mad. The one with the hair flick, like, what was that? The hair flick one. Who did that? Who did that one? Waha, just giving you an idea. The Gyökeres celebration has become cringe because of 40-plus-year-old men. Yeah, man. Gyökeres did a hair flick. Oh my God! As a celebration. Fucking hell, man. There's only 7 minutes left in this game, guys. Looks like we're going to crash to another defeat. That will be our 10th defeat of a. This is going to be our 10th Premier League defeat of a season. 10th. 10 defeats, people, so far. 10. Defending champions, 10 defeats. It's terrible. Cunha. It's a surfer celebration. I know what. I do remember him saying that when he goes to Brazil in the summer, he tries to be he does surfing, and that's why he does that celebration. But that doesn't look like someone surfing. I'll be honest. Like Vid said, it looks like someone who's squatting and they've been tasered while squatting. Big up, man. Big up, Michael, man. Big up, man. Big up. Slot machining for life. Now we're gonna suffer we'll have to suffer with him for the rest of the season, and then yeah, I've accepted that he's not going nowhere for this year at least, and then we'll see what happens in the summer with it. I like Solanke's celebration. I don't know what his one is. Gyökeres celebration was decided by his friends. They said to him, he needs to pick one that is only his and stop doing different ones every time he scores. I hear it, Vidge. I hear it. I mean, can't be Leighton Baines just pointing a finger at the fans and running back. I remember, was it Jamie? Who was the one who pointed at the Premier League badge when they celebrated, mocking some fans? I remember someone doing that. They celebrate and then they point at the Premier League badge and they just start just mocking it or something. Big up, man. And Kevin Nolan, Solanke does the archer celebration, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. But certain players just come out with unique celebrations at times. I remember, obviously, rest in peace to him, but Diogo used to come out with some good celebrations. Used to have, used to do something like that. Used to have the PlayStation celebration. He's the one who started that PlayStation celebration. So it's just part of who some players are, man. They just like creating a trend, and then the trend ends up going viral. Obviously, that's what Cunha is trying to do. That's what Gyökeres is obviously trying to do as well. Diouf just getting sent off for celebration. Yeah, that was him. It was him. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, man. 5 minutes to go here, guys. To stoppage time. You know what? I'd say I'm angry and disappointed, but I've come to expect this now this season. I've come to expect this. Ever since the Bournemouth game, I haven't really gotten angry at a result because I know Slot's going to be here for the rest of the season, and I know nothing's really going to change. So, yeah, man. Whatever happens this season happens. That's the way I look at it, and then hopefully we go again next season, man, with some new investment and changes. Neymar in his new career got sent off with a mass celebration as well. Madison, yeah, I remember. Was it after you won the Europa League final? Nighttime Kid, and he went on CBS taking the piss out of Roy Keane, saying that I heard Roy Keane was in the studio. I had to roll up. He's like, yeah, man, what are you saying now, Roy? What are you saying now? I think that was after you won the Europa League. Prophet just sent you that clip. Former players getting sent off for celebrating a goal. I'll check that out, but 1 minute. This one. 1 second. Let me check this out. This will be mad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. All right. Brighton coming forward here, by the way. Fucking hell. Fids, that's a piss take, man. You really got sent off for doing that? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? You really got sent off just for doing that? That is mental, man. That is fucking mental. The fuck? They take the piss, man. They genuinely take the piss. Henry made this knee slide iconic. He did indeed, bro. He did indeed. OMG, what a celebration. Pants off. Now pants off, shorts off. Yeah, listen, man. You're asking for trouble when you do something like that. You're asking for trouble. Szoboszlai, Van Dijk. I wonder how much Saturday time there's going to be here. McAllister, Szoboszlai, Robbo, crossing, cleared away by Brighton. Now pants shorts off. McAllister, Robbo, McAllister, Szoboszlai. Brighton are just trying to sit in now, trying to see out this 2-1. Jones. Shorts into make stuff. Turban and rifles the fans. Yeah. Drogba did the knee slide better than Henry. Nah, I think Henry's knee slide was iconic, man. I gotta be honest. He made that knee slide iconic still. Yeah, exactly, Vidge. You take your kid to a game. You don't want to see your man taking his fucking shorts off in front of the kids, exposing himself. Oh man, that's you know what? You got something worse. Wow. But yeah, Vidge, I remember at a Newcastle game. Yeah, some idiot took his trousers off and started doing all sorts of madness in front of youths and women. It's like, bro, you can't be doing that in front of youths and women, man. Like, fucking behave yourself. You can cut your balls over time, but if you celebrate equals a red. That's what the Newcastle fan did, Night Tom Kid. He started getting he started doing up madness, bro, on live television as well. Fucking weird. I couldn't stop laughing. I was watching that game live. Yeah, bro, it's weird behavior in it, Night Tom Kid. We're into stoppage time now, people. We've cleared that away. That could have been 3-1 again, easily. 6 minutes added on. 6 minutes for Liverpool to rescue a point out of this game. 6. Yeah, they have. We've been very poor in the second half. All game we've been poor. Again, it's been an also. Another league game now, so from us. It was not a top kid. It was indeed. There's been some cold celebrations down the years. Slot is having a word with the officials here for something. I'm not sure why. The one he did when he scored against Palace and he did a bird celebration. Yeah. I remember that. Out of play again. The flag, yeah, the flag one is. I remember when he did when he pulled the corner flag off and he started pretending to use it as a guitar, as a celebration. Draw in Brighton here. Yeah, that was a class celebration. Yeah, when Chadwick Boseman died, literally the same weekend. It was the community shield, I think. That was a class celebration, which paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Obviously, R.I.P. to him, the actor who played Black Panther. But yeah, that was class from Aubameyang, and I remember seeing Aubameyang saying something like I remember him saying something like Black Panther is a big part of my life and it inspires me and that. So obviously that must have hurt him quite a lot when that happened. Brighton have played well today, to be fair. They played very well. They deserve the win. I can't even argue against him, man. Slot ain't showing now. He's not today, Looks like it was a one-time thing. Not a Tom Kid. Welbeck's got man of the match, by the way, for the brace. Welbeck's been given man of the match. Oh, man. Again, we're in stoppage time and we're fucking around in our own half instead of taking the ball up forward and trying to make something happen. Draw into Liverpool here. Exactly, Vidge. I can tell that Aubameyang's a very good person. You can tell when certain players just have that. They have that energy around them. You just know that they're a good person, you know what I'm saying? And he's one of them. Rio taken down. That's a yellow card for their player. 3 minutes to go here for Liverpool to rescue a point. I don't blame you, Vince. He was a very good striker. He was a very good striker at his peak. Had some very good years with you. Some very good years. Kevin Nolan was doing the duck chicken dance way before Poo-Poo. Yeah. You mean with Charlison? Yeah. Free kick, yeah. Can we do something? He was shocking at Chelsea. To be fair, Night Tom Kid, they never should have signed him to begin with. They never should have signed him. They never should have signed him. It's R9 for you. Brighton coming forward again. Fuck me, we've been... Robbo loses the ball. And that goes through to Mohamed Arsfili. Honestly, top 5 starting to look very unlikely, people. It's starting to look very, very unlikely. We're dropping way too much points here. Way too much points. Brighton, Wolves, Tottenham. It's not good still. Only 1 minute left now, yeah. Fuck's sake, guys. Another shit result for us. Another shit result. This is almost done now. Literally 10 seconds left in the game. Jones. Cleared by Brighton. We're into the 96th minute. The ref should blow up. So he's going to blow up any minute now. Vids don't like to... Yeah. Nani did some crazy flips. Remember Sir Alex? Yeah, bro, I remember that. Nani was... Yeah, man like Nani, you know. R9, yeah. There's a real R9 and there's a fake R9. It's full time, guys. It's full time. Liverpool have crashed to a 10th Premier League defeat of the season. 10 Premier League defeats of the season, you know. 10 defending champions. Brighton win the game 2-1. Look, can't argue against it, man. Brighton were the better team overall. Liverpool, again, after a good result midweek, we can't build on it in a league game, and another poor performance. And it's back to the drawing board now. We're going to the international break on the back of a loss. And yeah, man, this is not good. It's not good, man. The good news is there's only 6 games left in the Premier League season, so we don't have to suffer for much longer. We don't. But still, it's annoying. It's annoying either way, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. 2-1 to Brighton. And yeah. Yeah, man. Wow, shocking. Yeah, man. Yeah, starting to look that way, isn't it? Starting to look that way for sure. For sure. Yeah, big up, guys. I'm gonna head off and record my match reaction. It's been a blast of a stream, man. It's been a blast of a stream. Really loved interacting with you guys in the chat. Big up to you all. Do a quick World Cup before I go. Big up to Night Tom Kid. Big up to Wahaha. Big up to Vids, of course. Make sure you do sub to Vids if you haven't already. Make sure you sub to Wahaha as well, people. Big up him. Big up Michael. Who else was in here? Big up to my brother Rasta. Make sure you sub to my brother Rasta as well. Big up, big up. Big up to Mr. Joshy J. Big up yourself, mate. Was there anyone else in here that I've missed? That was in earlier? That's it, man. I think that's everyone that I've got. Yeah, big up to you all, man. Big up to you all. No problem, man. No problem, man. Appreciate that, Ridge. Appreciate that, bro. Imagine one cup game versus Arsenal. Arsenal was shocking, and he was running around dribbling with the ball in his head. Yeah, man. Yeah. Nani was my favourite player. Of that. Nani was my favourite player of that generation after Carrick and Rooney. There's Shocking. Soberslide don't score. You have no hope. That's a very bad loss. Loss it is indeed, man. It is. Well, later. Prophet isn't really upset. Well, just because I'm not shouting and raving, bro, doesn't mean that I'm not upset. I just process loss in a different way to others. That's all it is. I know you're trying. I know you want to see me crash out, bro. I know that's what it is. I know what it is. Appreciate you, Vidge, again. Taking the piss, but I think we were like 4-0 up. Thanks for the stream. Take care. No problem, man. No problem. Big up for all the 25 people who like, man. Appreciate you all. Big up, man. I'll take that any day of the week. Big up to you all, man. Big up, man. Speak to you all soon. Catch you in a bit. Peace.